Welcome to this amazing episode of White Paper Podcast. My name is Damilola Oluwatoyinbo. I'm the creator of White Paper Wisdom, White Paper Merch, White Paper Podcast, and I'm so excited that you joined us today. Thank you to every one of you who has been watching all the different episodes streaming on all the podcast platforms. We're encouraged by your comments, by your thoughts, by your likes, by your shares, by your participation in different ways. Now, don't forget, we have a plethora of offers for you, from the Rich Genius to White Knight and all of that. So ensure that as you enjoy the content, you're also partnering with us, the different expressions of this amazing movement. Today, I've got an amazing guest. She is a woman of many parts. I'm not just talking about her hands, her legs, and all the other parts of her body. I'm talking about her expressions, the unique flavor that she carries in acting, in business, in family, in ministry, in society. Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate with me, welcome with me, the amazing Seun Osigbesan. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. AKA Jennifer. And by God's grace, her journey is far, but there's grace to cover the journey that is far.
Pastor Dami, do you know I've heard about you?
Have you heard about
I've heard about you.
What did you hear of these good things you heard?
Good things now.
Awesome.
All the far.
All right, guys, we're going to be back right after this break, and we're going to dive into some exhaustive, refreshing, empowering, inspiring, enriching conversation. See you soon. So we have the prestigious privilege of having you. And guys, can you see how she's glowing? Can you see the beauty? Can you see the power, the grace? Thank you so much for making our time to be on the podcast today.
For having me.
I know you're super busy. You are a pastor and a pastor's wife. You run a business. You have a brand. You have a personal brand. You have a business brand. You are an author, actually. You've written one book or two?
Yeah,
one book. You have children, right?
Yes.
So there are many things that you're doing, and when you take out time like this, we don't take it for granted. Thank you so much. I know you had to move things around, your schedule and stuff like that. So, but I know somebody is going to be super encouraged by your story and your insights. So let's get started with background. I love background stories because I feel like the world is very superficial. People just get on social media and go like, let me also be like, right? And then trying to be like, they just go, How did you start? Like, so you're this dynamic person now, but when you were a child, how was it like? And how did you grow up to become this person?
Okay. When I was a child, I didn't grow up with a silver spoon or a big gold spoon. But we were good. We were okay. Yeah, my daddy wasn't really there.
Oh.
No, he wasn't really there. But my mom, so my mom has 4 children.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm the third of my siblings of my mom. Yeah, so growing up, I've always loved entertainment, especially when I watch TV, and then when I watch movies, home video. We used to call it home video.
Yeah.
So I always felt that connection.
Did you have the VHS or the CD? Were you a VHS baby?
VHS, yes.
Video club baby.
Yes. Yes. So we would watch movies, and I always felt that connection. Like, I can do this, I can act.
Wow.
Right from when I was a child.
How old were you then? 6, 7?
Yes.
Okay.
6, 7. When I was 10, so I started saying that I want to be an actress.
Wow.
I want to be an actress. And then when I got to secondary school, everybody in my class knew that she wants to be an actress and all of that. So we would watch, people act, and then, I would start writing
scripts.
A page story, like a story. So
wow.
I didn't know what they called it, maybe script or something. No. So I would just write out a story, and I'll call all our playmates, like neighbors, to come and act them. So I'll share roles.
Really?
You play this song.
So
you
you're
play
like
this
a
song.
director from
So I will play the lead. I will play the lead. And it went on like that.
Wow.
So, and growing up, I was this very, not like, I was an introvert though. Yeah, I was an introvert. Still an introvert. So people don't know.
Yeah.
People don't
because
know.
when you're on stage, you're out there.
But when it comes to entertaining people, it looks like I'm an extrovert. Yes. Yeah. It's so much that my daddy will say that, oh yeah, come out slicing 𝐂�𝐒 ni. Come out.
In other words, how do we interpret
in his words, he will say it in Yoruba like that. Like, they should put you in a cage.
I mean,
so we should now call
to come and watch you perform.
The way you
express.
Exactly. So I've always been like that.
Wow.
And then when I got to secondary school, I started saying that I want to study theater arts. That my theater arts is was my dream course. Yeah. And I made sure I did it.
You did?
Yes.
You're one of the very few people I know that set out that early and decided I'm going to study this course.
Yes.
And then did, and then you're doing something
All
with
I
it.
wanted to do was just to act. So I never thought that I would go into ministry.
Wow.
Yeah. Even though growing up, I was, I got born again in 2002, but I became a serious born again in 2004.
I see.
Yeah. So I started loving God, knowing more about God, read Bible once in a while. And all of that. Still, I got to the university. So I looked for the fellowship I attended helped my spiritual life, my spiritual growth. Yeah. So I had loved God since way back, but I didn't know that God had other plans for me.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing that part with us. Let me talk about that gift, because I'm very particular about people's gifts and creativity.
I know, right?
I feel like a lot of people don't really live. Yes, I feel like many people just survive, right? And if you're in survival mode, you're not in thriving mode.
Yeah,
and
very true.
I think that God is so good that he decided to make our life simple by giving birth to you with your CV, what you're supposed to do, right?
Yes.
I think God wanted life to be so simple.
Easy,
maybe not necessarily that you won't do anything, but that you would do great things as though you are not really doing the way
easy.
Naturally, exactly. The way trees grow. They grow, but no tree is gonna it's tough to be a tree. All right. So when you saw that gift, what encouraged you? Did your mom encourage you?
Yes.
Did your teachers encourage you?
Yes. I thank God that I have a family that encouraged my gifts, growing up. My mom encouraged it because, back then when we were growing up, actresses didn't have this this good reputation. No, they didn't. You will hear of broken homes. This one has left the husband. This one down. They're sleeping around. Things like that. But my mom never saw that in me.
Wow.
If instead she encouraged that gift, she would give me transport fare to go to Lagos because we were living in 𝐵𝐵𝐿𝐿𝑒𝑒𝑘UTA.
Wow.
Yes. So she would say that my brother should take me to Lagos for auditions.
Wow.
Yes, and that started when I finished secondary school. So I started going to Lagos for auditions when I finished secondary school. So she allowed me because she helped me to nurture that gift. Exactly. So she allowed me to tread that path.
Wow.
And then and that is a big one for me. Even when I got on the Johnsons, I was just in school. I was in 400 level.
Oh, really?
Yes, I was.
You started the show with them, right?
Yes.
Wow.
So I was in my final year when my mom called me that auntie ẹ kàn pè mí wọ́n ní wípé wọ́n ṣe audition kan ní Tinsel. So she just called me and then said that I should go to Lagos.
Wow.
Because I studied I attended Olabisi Onabanjo University. That was in 𝐷𝐿𝐒. So she called me and then she said that I should go for that audition, Tinsel audition to Lagos, to my auntie's place. So I went to my auntie's place, and my auntie drove me as early as 6:30 a.m. to the Protea Hotel. We used to call it Protea Hotel. Yeah. So to Protea Hotel then, and I sat there for hours.
Waiting.
Yes.
To be heard. And seen.
Yes. So I did the audition. I didn't think that anything would come out of that audition because, hey, if you see crowd, then Tinsel was Tinsel, like Tinsel. Tinsel was boring.
And you know that there weren't as many competing shows.
Exactly.
So attention was premium. Everybody was watching Tinsel.
What we thought about Tinsel was that it was shot in South Africa.
Yes.
Because of the picture, everything was just looking, So everybody wanted to be on Tinsel.
Had the best cameras.
If you saw the crowd, if you see crowd, hey, God. As in, when it got to my turn, the judges were already...
What time was it?
Very tired, around 5 p.m.
Wow.
And then we were
what time
going...
did you get there? Like
6, yes. Like almost 7 a.m.
Wow.
You know, the judges were tired already. So as at that time we were going in, it was not one person again. It was like in 5. Yes.
Wow. So they just don't like the way you're standing or something.
My audition was like 2 seconds. So yeah, you talk.
Wow.
Stop. You talk. Stop. You talk. I just said, oh, Kwame, stop. That was the audition.
Oh, yeah,
that was the audition. Like, I feel like I wasted my time.
Wow.
I came all the way from school. Like, I wasted my time. So I just went back to school, like, not expecting anything. Hey, after like a week, I just got a message.
Wow.
I got a call back, and I was not expecting it. So from there, you know.
So you're on Tinsel?
No, I was not. I was not able to go. You know, when you're in school, sometimes there is time, but there's no money.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's money, there's no time.
True.
So, and the way they will call you, they will send a message to you, and they will expect that you should
show
come.
up
Exactly.
Now. Come to �𝐎𝐏𝐿 by 9
it doesn't
tomorrow.
work that way for a student.
Yeah.
Hey, me, I didn't want to fail. I was in final year. But even though I wanted to be on Tinsel, everybody wanted to be on Tinsel. So I wasn't, they called me back for like 3 times. I got 3 messages like 3 different times. I could not go.
So you had 3 messages before there was Meta.
Exactly.
Meta. Local.
Meta.
So was it on Facebook they called you?
No. It was text message.
No, because of Meta, that's why.
So it was text message, and then I wasn't able to go.
Wow.
But then, so when I finished everything, I finished my final paper and all of that. So I thought, I was praying to God that this message should come again.
Yeah.
Even if it is just waka pass, I go do it. This message should just come again. The message didn't come again.
Wow.
It didn't come until one miracle message just came that we should just come for one audition like that.
Another audition.
Yes, another audition. But they got our forms from Tinsel.
I see. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe
so
this
production
one, company or
exactly.
something.
So it was not for the Johnsons. As at that time, there was no title for it.
Wow.
So we didn't know what we were auditioning for. There was no title for it because the person who produces the Johnsons was on Tinsel.
Okay.
Yes. So, and then he wanted to start his own. That was the Johnsons. So he started with. He started the Johnsons with his company, the new company, Native Media. Yeah, Roger. So that was how. So this time around, it was not crowded. No, not at all.
Because they possibly just picked out the
exactly
best. Yeah.
People who had not been on Tinsel.
Ah.
Yes. Who had not done anything on Tinsel.
Obviously, you want a fresh set of faces.
Exactly. Who had not done anything at all. You have not done anything, but they got their forms from there.
So, in quote, the disadvantage was actually an advantage.
It was just God.
Because we had been on the Tinsel run. It
was just
maybe
God.
it would have been a minor role.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Wow. And they will not call you again.
Can you imagine? So, it would have been like a Nahum of acting or a guy of acting or like Zephaniah of acting as a minor role, minor prophet.
Hey! Minor prophet.
Right. And then mine or role. So which one would you have had, the mine or the role?
I don't know.
So let's begin. I really, you shared a lot of lessons in this story. Number one is your mom said,
Yeah.
"Oh, there's something happening
Yes,
there."
yes.
So listen to people,
Mm,
right? Because your
yeah.
career might just depend on that piece of information.
Yeah.
So your mom said that your auntie took you.
Yes.
Now, if you're a very bad girl or very rude girl,
No,
your
she
auntie
wouldn't
would
even
just-
encourage that.
so all the
yeah.
sassiness that people do online right now, where they just talk to people anyhow, they have to watch it. They have to
Yeah.
watch,
Mm,
put a watch on their attitude.
mm.
So watch your attitude.
Watch it.
That's a nice watch.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, then you went there. You
Yes.
stayed till 5 p.m.
Yes.
Please emphasize that, because there are many young people today that if they
Very
get there and say
impatient.
10 minutes, I'm too busy for this. Busy doing what?
Mm.
So you stayed there till 5
Yes, till
p.m.
5 p.m.
That's
Till
significant.
5 p.m.
And then you got the call from school. You
Yes.
didn't just jump off
Mm-mm.
to say, see, all the people that are schooling, people don't know what you're doing. I'm a big girl now on Teen Cell. Right. Many people, I'm a big girl on Teen Cell, but even teen, they don't have to sell.
Yay!
Right. So which kind of teen is that?
You know, I told you I've heard about you.
So then they called, you prioritize your education.
Yes.
So you think it's good for people to finish school, right?
Exactly.
I think that's
that
important.
was the way I felt. Even though maybe I would have squeezed out time if I had money, but
Yeah.
God just did it.
Arrange
that
it. Yeah.
exactly. And as at that time, I think my final exams was fast approaching, so I
Yeah.
could not. There was a time that I got the message that I had the time, I had the money, but I could not go
No
because
go.
of exams.
Good.
Yes, I could not go because of exams.
So during that
was my
the
final.
examination, you were still
Yes.
writing another exam, the school exams, and then
Yes.
the exam of character.
Hmm.
Right. So you passed the test.
Yes.
So that you will not detest.
Yay! Hey! Pastor Dami, you have come.
All right. So you spoke about the Johnsons. That's a big deal. So since
Yeah.
you went there, let's go there.
Yeah.
Right. Couple of things. Native media. So how come you guys are not always wearing native on that media?
You are going to ask native media themselves. Oh.
Why don't you people wear
Because me,
native?
I'm not native media.
Okay, but you're not native media, alternative, right? Because like your shirt has an alternative.
Me, I don't know.
That's one. Number two, it says Johnson's, right? It didn't have a name before,
No.
but it now became Johnson's.
The Johnsons.
So will there be another show called John Daughters?
John Daughters.
Yes,
Where did you see that one?
John Sons.
Hey! Okay. Yeah, I told you I've heard about you.
John
I've heard of
Daughters.
you.
Johnsons, John Daughters, John Daddies, John
John Cousins
Mummies,
gonna go there.
but no Jaundice.
Ah!
We don't want that one.
No jaundice. No jaundice.
No Jaundice.
Are you tired of putting your passion on hold because you don't think it will make you rich? It's time for you to change the mindset and start living the life you've always dreamed of. Hi, I'm Damilola Oluwatoyinbo, and I'm here to help you unleash your full potential with the Rich Genius program. As someone who has found his gifts and turned them into profitable ventures, I know firsthand the power of following your passion. The Rich Genius program is designed to help you discover your gifts, find your purpose, and make a lot of money from them. With our guidance, you will learn how to turn your passion into a thriving business that will provide you with financial freedom. So why wait? Don't put your passion on hold any longer. Start your journey towards success with the Rich Genius program today. Join me and become a part of a community of progressive people who are deploying their gifts profitably. Click the Learn More button now to get started on your path to success.
All right, let's talk about Johnson. So
Okay.
they had gotten your details
Yes.
from
Yes.
this
yes.
other audition,
Yes.
and they just called
Yeah.
you. How was that experience?
Okay, so it was good. I felt I had a chance because it was not so crowded and all.
Crowded.
Yeah. So it wasn't up to, even though it was more stressful.
You had
Yeah.
to like do many roles. Or so.
Yes, it was more stressful because, and I didn't even mind the stress, the first audition, this second audition, right? So I went in. I thought, they gave us scripts this time.
Oh.
Those ones are no for where. These ones they gave us
On the
scripts.
spot
Read
of-
this character, yes,
Okay.
because we're not that many.
Okay.
So read this character. So I was reading for Jennifer. Yes. So, back in school,
You
Hey,
already
God.
were used to theater.
I was
and all.
one of the best actors on stage.
Wow.
Yes, in my set. If you want to call actors, say you want to come and rent actors, maybe you're a directing student, so
Yeah.
you need actors for your project.
Yeah.
The top names.
Wow.
Seun Adebajo. Yeah, I was
I can't
Adebajo.
imagine the time.
So I was very good on stage. So acting as in lines.
Yeah.
We will put a whole book in our head in school. So
Right.
one page is
regular.
nothing.
It's my mind.
So I read it. I said, we'll do this one now.
Wow.
So when God wants to mess you up,
Okay, so where you're going. Because you have
I went in
Oh my
thinking that
gosh. That's
I've got the
easy.
skill. Yes.
Oh my.
Have you heard of me?
Do you know where I'm coming from?
Ha!
Yeah.
Because I just graduated. You get.
Yeah.
So I went
Wow.
in. When I saw it, I was shaking. I did it though, but
So did you know the
even
other
me, I
faces before?
felt disappointed in myself.
Wow.
Yes. When you do something and you know that
you
you
could have
didn't
done
do
better.
well.
Yes. You've done better.
I felt so disappointed in myself that I thought that would be the last. I never
Wow.
expected a call back.
Wow.
But to God be the glory.
To God
They
be the
called me
glory.
back.
Wow.
It was so bad.
So do you think it was
that
in your head?
when I was going back to Abeokuta in the bus, I was crying. Yes, it was so bad that I felt so disappointed in myself.
What do you think happened? You forgot your lines?
No,
or
I didn't forget lines, but I wasn't acting like a confident person. So it is easy for the judges to say this one not do well.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes. Because obviously they had some other options. too.
Exactly. I didn't know what they saw. I got a call.
Glory.
Favor, glory, everything.
Yeah.
I got a call back. So when I got the call back, I was excited. I was so excited because I
Wow.
wasn't expecting it.
Wow.
So when I went back again, Pastor Dami, it was a mess. It was
The
a
second
mess.
time.
Yes, even the second time. I don't know what happened to me.
Oh my God.
I mean, I don't know what happened to me. When you have this too much confidence in your skill, and God
Yeah.
wants to show you that it is not by that.
It's my favor, yeah.
Exactly.
Mm.
That was what that audition taught me till today. So I got another call back. Like I went back like 5 times and I was coming from Abeokuta.
Wow.
Yes. It got to a stage that they shortlisted us. They shortlisted that role Jennifer to 2 people. We were plenty
Okay, so it was
reading
basically
Jennifer.
like an elimination
Yes,
process.
yes,
So
that was
every
why
time
they
you
kept
came,
calling me.
reduced the
They
number.
kept calling me.
Wow.
At a point, they called like 5 of us inside.
Did you know the other faces?
No.
Okay.
All of us we met
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
They called like 5 of us inside. All of you are reading Jennifer. We just need one person. We want to pick the best.
So the pressure.
I was pissed. I was pissed.
Yeah, because
I was
you know
like,
that. Do you know where I'm coming from?
If you
Like,
just pick one now
Yeah.
and save us this
stress.
and all of that, what is all this? I was really pissed, but I just felt we'll just do and we'll just do whatever. We'll just do. So from 5 to 2, me and the girl come dey look us.
So that kind of thing. You guys say, I'm wishing you well. Anyways,
No, we were not talking. No.
yeah.
Just they
everybody
look
just-
ourselves like this. I say, God. I went back home. My mom said something I will never forget. Wọ́n ò ní sùn, wọ́n ò ní rest until tó bá mú ẹ. Má worry. That was what my mom said. See, mothers,
The prayers of a mother, yeah.
or parents.
Mm.
I didn't know how they would pick me because every time I go in there, even the producer was saying that I noticed that each time, all those 5 times, as I would go inside, that man would enter.
Wow.
And we'll go and sit at that one corner. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know anything. I don't have a clue. I don't know the judges. I don't have anything. It was just one girl from Abeokuta. And if you see Lagos girls, they will intimidate you. Dressing, some people thought that they were looking at, the physique, the dressing, your makeup. They were looking at all of that. Me, I was just one girl from Abeokuta. If you see my dressing safe,
Wow.
Others will look at you like, where did this one come from? Yes, that was the way I felt.
Wow.
I'm telling you. But I know I just have these talents.
Yes.
That's all I have. Me, I don't have I don't have if you look at me, no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But nobody
Doesn't
knew.
she have?
I don't have. But as a then, if you look at me, you wouldn't think that.
I can imagine, actually.
Nobody knew what they were looking for.
OOU.
Nobody knew what they were looking
Lagos,
for in
yes.
Jennifer. Nobody knew.
But it was kept for you.
Exactly.
And you've done it for how many seasons?
Yeah, for like 10.
Wow.
10 seasons.
Ladies and gentlemen, celebrate. This is amazing, though. Because
Awesome.
that means, number one, not many shows survive that long.
Yeah.
Right? For different reasons.
Very true.
The story tanks, people get bored,
Yeah.
viewership drops, sponsors pull out. There are many reasons, right? Maybe there's discord.
Yeah,
on
we
set
even
and
grew on
things
the
like
show
that.
because
Yeah.
I had a baby on the show.
Yeah.
I got married
Baby
on the show
science?
because we started before I got married.
Wow.
Yes, I got married on the show. I had a baby on the show. As in, I had all my 2 children while
amazing
on that job.
So
Yeah.
we need to talk about that, but as we round off the segment, I want to talk about a couple of things. I like to look behind the scenes, right? God looks beyond your sins. SINS.
Yeah.
I look
Very
behind
true.
the scenes. SCENES is wisdom to look behind the scenes and beyond the scenes. Now, so people look at you and say, oh, she's so talented, she's so gifted, she's so pretty, she's so this. And that's why things are working for her. But I'm hearing you say you came from Abeokuta to Lagos 5 times
Yes.
for a job that you were not yet sure of getting.
Yeah.
Right? And this after you've had 4 years of studying this thing.
Yeah.
Right. So, of course, you had some a measure of confidence, but you were not pushing it in people's face like, do you know who I am and all. So I think it's important for young people to understand persistence, to understand diligence. Right. So
Yeah.
your talent may not be enough. You have to add some other things to it.
Yeah.
So before we go on a break, touch on some other things around that. Apart from your talent, what are the other things that have helped you? That somebody who's maybe launching an app, starting a food business, what do they need to know?
Apart from the talent.
Yes. So apart from your talent, I mean, you're displaying your diligence. What are some of the other things that?
For me, apart from the talent I have and the knowledge about my skill, craft, it's just God. For me, that is, I just have God. Yeah, because I know that God has led me, in so many ways. God still leads me. And then I feel like whatever I want to do, I carry God along. He says, do not lean on your own understanding, but acknowledge God in all your ways and all of that. So I feel like God has always been with me, because even before the Johnsons, there was something he also threw at me. No, that was how I knew that God just wanted me in this thing, apart from the passion I have for it. While I was in 300 level, that was why some people came to my school, to my department, and asked my HOD that they need actors for their
Project.
production. They need new faces who could they wanted to change their main characters.
Okay.
So they wanted like someone like someone took up my role on the Johnsons. Now
Yeah.
that was how they wanted new actors
I
for
see.
the existing characters. So, and my HOD said, don't worry, I have this girl. I was not around in school
At the time.
at the time, so I was in Abeokuta. So my HOD just called me that Seun, oh yeah, photo ewa, and all of that. So she told me that, and my age, put your name at the back of the picture, and they just came to school. These people did not even audition me; they just saw me
Wow.
and then just hired me.
Wow.
Yes, that was before I went for tinsel audition at all.
Wow.
So I did that for like a year and a half. And it was just, I don't know, it was just favor. I don't know, they auditioned others, but they didn't audition me. And
Wow.
it was me that they picked.
Amazing.
I couldn't understand it till today.
Wow.
I couldn't understand. So I knew that God
Mm-hmm.
was actually backing me up.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, and when that opportunity for the Johnsons also came, out of all these people, I got picked for the role. I just felt like, so if you think that you have the talent, you have the skill, you have the knowledge, sometimes it is not enough. You need God.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are several people
People,
who have
the
the
gifts
same
and all.
exactly
Yeah.
that you have. Scripture says that for they did not gain possession of the land by their own sword,
Yeah.
nor was it by their
favor.
own hand. But he said it was your right hand. So sometimes you need the supernatural,
Yeah.
to be able to,
Engage that.
exactly to
Awesome.
to do.
Thank you for
things.
sharing. That's so important. In the second half, I'm going to ask about some other things because for it to be on the show for 10 seasons, some people only on their phone for 10 seasons.
Yeah.
So talk about discipline, attitude, and all of that. All right, guys. I hope you're enjoying this. Let me know what you're learning so far. Let me drop your comments, your thoughts. If you have questions as well, let us know. When we're back, we're going to go deeper in these conversations. I'm going to ask some specific questions that will really enrich your understanding and position you on purpose to maximize what God has given to you in your own life. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back to tell you more.
Please put your hand together for P-Dams as he comes to share with us how we all start. Can we celebrate the amazing, the author, the singer, the mentor.
But we know say God na our papa and we have the right genes in us.
Modupe, you are very rude.
Wait. The question I just have to see somebody that knows something about girl. That's when they will now be take your picture and go. It's not don't underline now. Now you go talk am.
I'll mark your script.
Some people still didn't get it.
My name is Ife.
My name is Oramokoli.
Good evening, P-Dams. Good evening, Pastor Toju. I've laughed. I hope I've not thrown my voice away.
Because I promise you that everything you touch is fire. Every beat you're on is a banger. Because every word I speak is Rema. Another.
All right, so this is WhitePaperPodcast. My name is Damilola Oluwatoyinbo, and I'm sure you're having a great time. If this is the first time you're watching this, you want to go back all the way to season 1 and catch up on everything that you have missed from all of our amazing guests. Now, a lot of people wonder, what do I do with my gifts and my talents and my abilities? I have created a course called The Rich Genius, which is basically going to help you identify your areas of creative intelligence and your genius and prepare you to profit from the same over time. So you want to take advantage of that. Watch this right now and take action.
Are you tired of putting your passion on hold because you don't think it will make you rich? It's time for you to change the mindset and start living the life you've always dreamed of. Hi, I'm Damilola Oluwatoyinbo, and I'm here to help you unleash your full potential with the Rich Genius program. As someone who has found his gifts and turned them into profitable ventures, I know firsthand the power or following your passion. The Rich Genius program is designed to help you discover your gifts, find your purpose, and make a lot of money from them. With our guidance, you will learn how to turn your passion into a thriving business that will provide you with financial freedom. So why wait? Don't put your passion on hold any longer. Start your journey towards success with the Rich Genius program today. Join me and become a part of a community of progressive people who are deploying their gifts profitably. Click the Learn More button now to get started on your path to success.
All right, so ensure that you take advantage of the Rich Genius, and I'll see you on that online course. I am with our guest, Seun Osigbesan. She's a dynamic woman. She's an actor, a writer, businesswoman, a mother, a wife to an amazing man. Amazing, intelligent, visionary man, a man of God and businessman. I'm proud to call my friend. And they have a beautiful family, a lovely church, lovely community, and we're enjoying God's wisdom in her today.
Aww.
I'm going to ask you some specific questions. You were on the Johnsons 10 seasons.
10 seasons.
That's epic. Most people, and those 10 seasons spanned how many years? 11, 12, 13 years?
No, 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
All right.
From 2012 to 20, okay, I think it's 9 years to 2021.
All right, so 9 years. Most people that I know have not stuck with anything for up to 9 years. So, you know, there's this _ism.
Oh, Pidams.
Beraistic, wereistic kind of behavior. Jawe Juraishness.
Who's that?
Arakanjabatism.
Okay.
These are just expressions to say a lot of people today, they're up and about. Like they get a job, 2 months they're gone. The marriage, right? A lot of people get married.
Very true.
6 months. I mean,
2
we're already
years.
seeing social media drama. A lot of people start their own business, even their own business.
Yeah.
And after 9 months, they've quit. Talk to us about staying power. Talk to us about capacity development. Talk to us about character. Were there times you wanted to quit? Were there fights on set? How did you navigate all of that? Having a growing family, right? How do you do that? Because you raise children.
Yes.
You're married to a very busy man. You planted a church in the middle of all of that. You wrote a book. I remember your birthday, the book launch.
Yes.
How are you doing this? I know God, though. I'm not saying
I get.
But you know, this is the issue now, because I
Yeah.
work with a lot of people, and many of them are religious. And they say, I've been praying, Pastor, I've been praying. I've done this, I've done that. Great. Have you done this other thing? So tell us about some of those.
Okay. So the thing is, I guess many don't. They don't see themselves as leaders. Or they don't see beyond what they are or who they are at that moment. So, but if you have a vision,
I see.
it helps you, to, it helps you in every step of the way. It helps you. So the thing is, while on the Johnsons, it was not easy. So people just think that, okay, the way they are watching it
Yeah, that's the way you're acting it.
is the way we are.
Yeah.
Sometimes, me and this person, we just had a misunderstanding, and we
And you
go
have to
on
be on
set.
set.
Yes,
Wow.
and we do the work,
And everything has to be set.
and you don't
Even
know
though some
a
things
thing.
are not settled.
Hey, oh
You
shit.
still set your tool
Yes,
on set.
we on set.
So that the scene will not become a scene.
Hey, Peters. Honestly, it has not been easy. In a house where it is a house,
Okay. Yeah, it's a family
and the thing is,
story. Yeah.
the way teachers go to work, bankers go to work, people, corporate sectors, they go to work.
Yeah.
That's the way we go to work every day.
Mm.
We only have
Were you shooting
one-
every day?
Yes. We only
Every
have-
day. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Every day of the year. We only have 1 month break in a year.
In a whole year.
Yes, just 1 month. We shoot for 11 months.
Wow.
Yes.
That's intense.
I'm telling you, every day from morning till night.
From what time to what time? Like
We start
9 a.m.
shoot
to-
by 9, and it is whenever we finish the schedule for the day
That's a lot, though.
that we go home, and that's always in the night.
Wow.
Yes. So we are going to have lunch, breakfast, and lunch. On
So people were
on
serving
work.
people were serving breakfast on set.
Not that kind of breakfast. Okay, you know. So we always have breakfast and lunch on sets. Dinner after we wrap, you go and eat dinner at your house.
Wow. And
So-
then on to the next morning.
Exactly like that. So, there is no how you will have almost 50 people or 40 people in a house. Like, you people will not have
That's
this and
camera and
that.
crew, right?
Yes.
All at the same time.
Yes. You understand? So, and there's this our work here. If you don't do your work well, it can affect me. It will affect me.
Yeah.
Because they are interwoven.
Intertwined, yeah.
Yes. This one, makeup will affect, costume will affect
Maybe
this,
even the way
this
you
one
feel
will affect
about
this.
yourself sometimes.
Continuity, this one, that one. So the work is not really easy. So you just feel you're watching film. It's not film for us. It's work. Like serious work.
Wow.
Yes. And
So
we
tolerance.
we have tolerance. Oh God. Tolerance. And the thing is, it's not always, when you pour, so I was telling my church members that when you pour new wine into the skin, the new wine stretches the skin. Okay? It stretches out. So when you are believing God for new wine and God pours it into you, it will stretch you.
Come on now.
It will stretch you. So that thing that you just got, that you feel, hey, I got a job. Yeah, I'm on the justice. I'm on African TV. I'm on da. It will stretch you. It was not easy. For me, I was a wife. When we started the show, before we started the show, I was single. And then when we came for season 2, I'd already gotten married. It was not easy. I was in Lagos. My husband we were still in Ibadan then because we got married. Yes, when we got married, we moved to Ibadan. So we were living in Ibadan. I joined my husband in Ibadan. So we're in Ibadan. So he will come every weekend. He will come and visit me. It was not easy for him to, you understand, and then we kept at it.
Every weekend.
Yes, and he was a pastor in
dear.
Ibadan then. So he would come and visit me, and then later on, if I can go any weekend, I can go to Ibadan, to go home. And then I got pregnant after season 2. Then I got pregnant, and then when I got pregnant, we came back for season 3. I'd already had my baby and all that. So I brought baby on set, breastfeeding, doing that work. That work was very hectic then. It was too much. Like when you're almost in all the scenes, you don't have a breathing space. There's no space to breathe.
Yeah.
And you're breathing, your baby is crying. This one, God. Hey, breastfeeding mothers, they are always, they always plumpy, like they have body. Me, I didn't have body. I was I'm
you're
telling
working
you,
it out on
the
set.
stress was beyond this world. I've never been stressed in my life
Like that.
That's season 3. Oh my God. When I had my boy. Oh Jesus. And baby boys are not that easy like baby girls. Because he likes to suck. He didn't like food. Just those other
so
food.
you
No.
had to be
No. It was too much. It was too much on me because I was a new mom. So it's not like I had the experience before. and all of that. I would get home. I always get home like in that season 3, like to 12. That's 12 a.m.
Midnight.
Yes, to 12.
Wow.
If I get home very early, like I got home early today, it's like 10:30 to 11. I'm telling you, it was serious. It was serious. I went through all of that for months throughout that season. And then we came back refreshed for season 4 again. And then, you know, all of that. Season 5, I got pregnant with Charlotte. And that was when, you know, baby science came into the scene and all of that. It was...
How did that happen? Was it just a nice adoption, or
No,
the family was growing?
I'm just about my life.
And then I'm saying the baby science.
So I just got pregnant. I just got pregnant.
So they worked it into the...
And I didn't have a husband on the show as at then. It was just still Jennifer Johnson before the Okoli.
Okay.
You know, so the show was going well. Until I got pregnant and I felt,
as the
my husband.
as the
Because the thing is, it is out of character
who pregnated
for
her.
Jennifer to get, you get.
I see.
So I felt they were going to write me off
Oh, wow.
for that season. And that season just started. We just started season 5. And so I sent an email to my
Let your
executive
guys
producer
know.
that...
Jennifer Dolan.
So he said, I didn't expect that response. So he just replied my email and said, oh, of course, I expected this, that we'll work around it.
Married. Wow.
Yeah. So he just said, we'll work around it. And I was trying to understand the work
Dynamics,
around it. So that was how they said I should not worry. So I kept coming to work, just doing my job and all of that.
Wow.
And that was how the script came that Jennifer is pregnant. So that was even the people who were working together didn't know that Jennifer. Some suspected I was pregnant, or some didn't know. So when they saw it, so we were growing. We was growing with the show.
So, and I didn't ask. Hope they paid both of you.
Yes, of course.
Okay. Now, we're helping you.
So
helping me. Give me my money.
So doing all of that.
Yeah.
So doing all of that, I learned a lot on the show. How to tolerate people. How to be strong.
Yeah.
As a
because
woman.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
Like,
I was, while on the show, I thank God that God put me, through all of that, because I learned how to be strong as a woman, as a wife, as a mother. You understand? I was this fragile thing. I was very fragile. But the show
toughened you.
Yes.
In a good way.
Taught me. So I was this kind of person that when you insult me or when you do something that I feel like, how did I offend this person? I will start crying. I'm telling you, but those people taught me.
You can't be crying every day.
I'm telling you, those people taught me how to be the tough skin.
Emotional resilience.
Yes, that's the word.
Yeah.
That's the word. I learned it on that show.
Wow.
I learned it, how to relate with people, how to sometimes be diplomatic, how to just accept some people, how to just...
So that means that...
take your eyes away from something. Sometimes, you know, when to talk, when not to talk. A lot of things. A lot of things. So, I learned all of that while on the job. Yeah. All of that.
Amazing. Well done.
And it wasn't easy also writing a book, because as at that time, I was 34. And I'm like 34. All they know about me is Jennifer. 𝐂𝐍𝐉𝐎𝐾.
Yeah.
For how long? I will not be Jennifer for life.
Yeah.
Yes, I won't. Because my pastor in Ibadan will always say that you won't always be here. You won't always be this. You won't. He always uses that phrase. You won't always.
Generally.
Generally.
Yeah.
Generally. Like, you won't always be here. You won't always be this person. You won't always be. Because meaning that
Wherever you are is
The-
temporary.
Yeah,
You have to
exactly.
build up for the future.
Exactly. Whatever you do now or wherever you are, wherever you are now is temporary, is subject to change.
Amazing.
So he taught me that.
This is loaded, and I'm still going to ask some questions. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see some exciting scenes from
The
Johnsons.
Look.
Right, so well done. 10 seasons
10
like of
seasons.
just adding value to lives, because the show, it wasn't just about you expressing the relatability,
Yeah.
the fact people could see themselves
Yes, in
in
Jennifer.
it. Yeah,
And good
it
luck.
brought so much. And then prime time, typically people are coming back from work.
Yeah.
It's a great time
Yeah.
to just
Sit down, relax,
relax,
yeah.
and connect with family because of the strong
Yes.
family themes around it.
Yeah.
So thanks for all of that good stuff.
Thank God.
You said that you learned how to be diplomatic on
Yeah.
the show. So is that why you're a brand ambassador, as an ambassador diplomatic?
Hey.
Or, and then again, you have a BSc, right?
Yes.
Not just a diploma,
Yes, yes,
but
yes.
diploma or thick.
Freedoms. Oh God.
It's not diplomatic, as in thick the diploma, or diploma. As in,
Hey,
you're very
shit.
deep for it to be going on as a mother you are. All right. Let's talk about your book. You spoke about that earlier.
Yeah.
So you wrote a book. Tell us
Yes,
about
yes.
it, and why did you write, and what problems did you intend to solve from
Yeah.
it, and if there are testimonies that have come
Yeah,
out of it.
exactly. So before I wrote the book in 2019, so I had this I started this conference, Total Woman Conference, the Total Woman Conference, CTW. So what bettered that was the fact that
As in, is that Banky's sister Titi?
is that what
Banky's sister. You say you started TTW, so Titi. Does Banky have a sister called Titi? Like,
oh
Banky
please
W, Titi
oh
W, like-
please Pastor Dami. Oh please I was even thinking that you were saying something. Okay, so
Total
yes,
like,
yeah, the
conference.
Total Woman, TTW.
Thank you.
So the inspiration behind that was the fact that, when I hear about, women not having it all, you think that because, and it still happens, people celebrate, women, especially women who failed in marriage, and then probably because they are successful in their
Business or
career,
career, yeah.
and all of that. Hey, my role model. I'm like, if you call this person your role model, is it that you are saying that marriage does not matter? That so far I have my money. There are the way,
Yeah.
and those people have become feminists.
Yeah.
Trying to influence others that forget man,
Yeah. The extreme feminists.
because they
Yeah.
were not able, to
Sort out that aspect. Yeah.
exactly. But it's wrong. So I was like, no, a woman, you can be complete. You can be a total woman. You can be successful in all areas of your life, as a mother, as a wife, as a career woman,
Yeah.
as a ministry woman, whatever
Yeah.
it is you're doing. So I started that. So because I have this passion for women. Why? Because now on social media, you call this person your role model. Why? Because
that
the person is living a luxurious life or something.
supposedly on social media. They are role models, as in ROLE models. Then they are ROLL models. Roll. They just be rolling the wrong way. And I don't want to go deep, but some of those models, by the time you put them like in the toilet, they become what? Toilet
Hey, models.
roll. Toilet roll
Models.
models.
Hey.
If you saw them as a sage, they will be what? Sausage
Roll.
roll. if they have a motto and they're rolling motto roller. Even if their name is Motorola.
Hey, Motorola. Hey, Pastor Dami torí Ọlọ́run.
Oh my
Pastor Dami.
So let's talk about the role models. Yeah.
You
You say
know,
people on social media following.
yes.
Yeah.
And it still happens.
Please talk about that, because
It still happens.
I feel like we have an incubating pandemic, psychological pandemic. So I really want to talk about it because you've been immersed in that culture.
Yeah.
You present yourself very well. I'm privileged to know you and your husband, and we really appreciate what you do and admire the relationship that we have and the
Yeah.
standards that you uphold. But you are not like stuck up or trying to form celebrity. And the things that you wrote in the book, that's your life,
Yes.
right? A wife, an actor, a
Yeah.
career person, a business
Yes.
person. It's at great cost, but nothing is suffering. You work hard, but you're
Yes.
holding it together.
Exactly.
So I want to please speak to younger people, especially women, because there's a lot of pressure
Yes.
on the women folk right now.
so much
In
pressure.
dressing,
Yes.
in presentation.
Yes.
There was a video you put out, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, about a month or so, about 2 months ago,
Yeah, that
about
was
your makeup
June.
or no makeup,
Yes.
something, and it was really fresh. And a lot of people were like, "Oh yes, yes, yes."
Tell them.
Talk about that, because I feel like we're raising a generation of people who feel, if I'm not half naked, I'm not fully dressed.
Exactly.
You see how
Yes. Oh, I'm
if
not attractive.
I'm not attractive. If I don't wear makeup, there's something wrong with me. And I think the next one is even now body alterations.
Yeah.
I know that there might be people who have legitimate reasons, maybe health or whatever, esteem reasons. But can you help somebody? Can you help somebody that is 18, 20, 21, who's seen all of these things?
No,
How should we process this? How should we, of course, we're not trying to condemn anybody, but how do we process this? How do I stand as a young growing woman
okay, so the thing is,
without feeling less than?
the thing
or
is, this young generation, I think their background is also a part of it. So there's a book I'm writing right now.
Awesome.
That I said in that book that beware of who you call role model. Yeah. Because as they are, is the way you will turn out.
Come on.
So so I started by saying that who are the people you follow on social media? Because the things that you hear and see, they are adding up.
True.
They are shaping you.
Yeah.
Shaping your mind, shaping your opinions and everything.
True.
Okay, so if I come on social media, so I said it in the book that deliberately I watch the people I follow. I don't just follow, and I unfollow people.
You unfollow.
If I don't see a model or a role model in you, I unfollow you. So why should I follow you if I cannot like your posts? If I am not encouraged?
I see.
If you're not teaching me anything?
I see.
What are you teaching me? There must be a reason. There must be a reason why I'm following you. Because of your impact. What are you putting out? It tells a lot about who you are.
Come on.
Okay? So, if this is what I'm putting out, what can people learn from it? Why are you putting it out? You get, a lot of people want their voices to be heard. For what reason?
Come on.
So some people, there's a scripture in Romans 16, I've forgotten how it puts it, that some people, they do some things for their belly, for themselves. They don't care about you. But you are the one that is following them. They do not care about you. They care about how many likes they are getting.
So you're part of
how
their
many
metric
views
plan.
Exactly. How many views? Oh, this thing is working. Even if you are insulting them, they like it because they are getting your attention.
Oh wow, talk about that.
But people
So
are
when
so
you're
senseless.
liking,
People don't know.
you're not just liking because you're expressing.
Yeah.
You are feeding an economic system.
Exactly. They like the fact that they have this number of views,
engagements.
even though the comments are full of insults, they don't care because they don't care about you.
So a lot of them even
They care about the attention.
Yeah.
They care about themselves. But you don't have that sense. You don't know. So you keep adding to their success, to the fact that they are getting all the attention. Some people will even go and start creating videos as if, there are a lot of that.
Yeah, there's so much now.
You don't care about your life because you just feel like, oh, they're entertaining you. No. What are you gaining from them? What? And the thing is, believe me or not, they are impacting you in several ways and you don't know. So you think that, oh, this person is not always making sense. So you will add your own comment to it and you will feel you have insulted the person, but you are still following the person.
Wow.
Why?
This table you're on is very large. You've made the table
Why
unstable.
is that? So before you know it,
You're
are
picking up attitudes and traits,
Exactly.
belief systems.
Exactly.
Yeah. So a lot of people have a lot of engagements. Yet they are not married in spite of their engagements. Though their names ring a bell.
Hey!
At the end of the day, there will be no reception because they are full of deception.
Before you know it, whatever they are saying, it is entering you.
Yeah.
And then it's shaping you.
Yeah.
If you like, believe it. If you like, don't believe it.
Yeah.
Oh, this person has nothing on me. It's a lie. It is a lie.
I usually tell people that if you're paying attention, it's costing you something because you're paying.
Yeah.
That's why I say pay attention.
Exactly.
So even if all you're doing is just eyeball, as in views,
yeah.
right? From views, guess what will happen? From views, you go to reviews. From reviews, you have what? Previews. From previews, you have interviews.
Oh, wow.
So their viewership is growing.
Yeah.
Growing on and on. So
Really growing.
I think what you've said addresses a lot of things. Like, if they want to become like them, stop following. Right. Because if you're walking towards the east, don't expect to end up in the west, right?
There are a lot of people who are making positive impact on social media, but you don't follow them. You don't follow them. You go to follow those people who don't add anything to your life. Who even damage it? Who cost you a lot? I mean, I don't. So this young generation, there are a lot of them that do that. So they spend their data. They would rather waste their data on people who are not impacting them positively. Yeah. Because you don't follow people who have it all together. People who have the marriage, who can impact you spiritually, who can impact you morally, in dressing, in everything, but they don't look attractive to you.
Wow.
They sound boring. They look boring. So there's nothing so interesting about them. So you don't follow them.
Wow.
So those ones who have everything, they don't have the followership. You understand? So it tells you where this young generation
how
is
they're navigating.
Exactly.
Are you tired of putting your passion on hold because you don't think it will make you rich? It's time for you to change the mindset and start living the life you've always dreamed of. Hi, I'm Damilola Oluwatoyinbo, and I'm here to help you unleash your full potential with the Rich Genius program. As someone who has found his gifts and turned them into profitable ventures, I know firsthand the power of following your passion. The Rich Genius program is designed to help you discover your gifts, find your purpose, and make a lot of money from them. With our guidance, you will learn how to turn your passion into a thriving business that will provide you with financial freedom. So why wait? Don't put your passion on hold any longer. Start your journey towards success with the Rich Genius program today. Join me and become a part of a community of progressive people who are deploying their gifts profitably. Click the Learn More button now to get started on your path to success.
All right. I think that you've done a good job in establishing that. And I believe somebody is watching and listening. Don't give yourself premature headache Don't give yourself contrived depression. Don't give yourself social media sponsored stress. Hey, SSSS. Social media sponsored
Yeah,
stress.
so let me
SSS.
add that was actually what also bettered being a woman, what it takes to be a woman. So do you think that what being a woman was all about is that, because as at that point when I started writing the book, I was at the point of depression where I felt I had not really achieved anything in life other than just being on the Johnsons.
Television,
Yeah, so I felt like I can do more. Okay, so what can I do to now tell other people out there, you know, what does it really mean to be a woman? Is it just to go to work and come back and then take care of kids and husband and that's all? So what is the extra to you? What is so special about you? What do you have as a woman to put out to be a blessing to other people? So the book is all about, apart from being a wife, being a mother, being just going to work, okay? Because some people, they don't have a career, they just go to work. they can't even call it a career.
That's very interesting.
Do you understand? They just collect salary
funny, but it's true.
and just live an ordinary life. So being a woman, the book is not about living an ordinary life as a woman. There has to be something extra to you.
Amazing.
Exactly. So what is your purpose as a woman? What are you doing? So don't just live life. Live purposefully.
Yeah.
So that
Awesome. So I encourage you to get that book. If you're a woman, get the book. If you are becoming a woman, get the book. If you are married to a woman or you love at least one woman, get the book via her social media platforms. We're going to put the details there so you can just, get resources that develop your life and enrich your experience. And I love your vulnerability in saying, see, you got to a point in your life where is all I am television. I'm sure even right now I used to say Jennifer, like there's more to me than that, right? I know a lot of people who are on television, maybe not a lot. I know some people on television who just want people to know I'm more than what I am on television. And then ladies that are pretty that go there's more to me than my pretty face. Right. All right. We need to begin to taper down the conversations, but very quick questions. What's the most important lesson you have learned or piece of advice you have gotten, if you can summarize it? Or maybe two. Maybe if I make it one, it might be very tough. Yeah.
Okay. The most important one that that really that stays with me, that is still is that in this life, don't just run past God. Yeah, because everybody has, as we all have a different timing in life. Yeah, so I've learned not to compare myself to any other person. Just run your race. Don't let anybody pressure you. Don't let anybody's life, maybe that person is his own harvest time, and then you are in your seed time. You are in your seed time, and you are comparing your seed time to somebody's harvest time. How? It is not the same. So there are a lot of that on social media. Yeah, so a lot of things that can get you to question God on social media and feel like God is not doing enough for you. It is this generation is a generation of pressure. You understand? So I have learned that. Just follow God. Believe that God is with you, and then God is leading you. If there is anything you are not doing right, ask God. Whatever it is that you need to do, just that, and that is being spiritual. Yeah, knowing what God is telling you per time, per season. In this season, understanding times and seasons. That is being spiritual. So it's not about how you dress or looking spooky or anything. No. I don't believe in that. I believe in knowing your God. Know your God. And when you know your God, you will understand times and seasons. You will not compare yourselves, because that's foolishness.
Yeah.
You will know how to walk with God and walk in love. Celebrate
Awesome.
people.
Awesome.
That's it.
Good stuff. Quick question. Marriage. You're 10
Marriage.
years. 10
Yeah,
years this
10
year?
and a half.
Yeah, 10. You have to put extras. Give us a tip for marriage. What has helped you? Like, I know there are many, but one or two.
There are many. So the thing is, why marriages crash? I feel that, first of all, maybe when you're with the wrong person to start with. So make sure, if you want to get married, make sure you choose the right person for you. And how can you know if you are with the right person or not? It is only God that can tell you. Your pastor cannot even tell you. Nobody knows. It is only God. You have that witness. You have that that this is the right person for me. And if you're with the right person, your journey begins.
So being with the right person,
Because sometimes you can
be
be with the right person and you will still have a crashed marriage.
Absolutely.
Yes, if both of you are not willing to agree. Because Bible says, can two work together? It is agreement. So if there is a lot of disagreements in the marriage, you cannot. You're heading nowhere. You understand? So if you understand each other, understanding each other was not easy. In the first 5 years of my marriage, it was not easy understanding each other. It was not easy. But from 5 years to 10, awesome. I can tell you that, so, and with God. And the thing is, while in marriage, if you're in marriage, and you want your marriage to work, you cannot do it without God. Yes, because there are times in your marriage, marriage will show you that I am marriage. yes, marriage will prove itself. This is I am marriage. Marriage will test your love for each other. You think you love this person, enter marriage. Yes. So when you enter marriage and you begin to experience marriage, that is when you know if you love this person or not. And at that point, it is God's love you will use to relate with the person. It is not that feeling.
Love.
I'm telling you, it is the love of God. What is God saying? Okay, obedience to God. That is what makes marriage work. Obedience to work, because there are sometimes, if you leave it to you,
so how you're feeling,
the marriage will scatter.
I once read this, one of WhitePaper posts. I said, marriage is like a carriage, where if you carry, you go where you don't know.
Hey, very true. Very true.
All right, final question. No, two. One, what's one thing that you wish? I don't want to say something you regret, but it could be regret, because all things work together for our good anyway. But what's that one thing you wish? I wish I knew earlier. I wish I did differently. That you can share. There might be many, but which one can you share?
I wish I did differently. I wish I did differently. That one is personal to me. Actually,
it's okay. No, but is there anything like that that is not so personal that you can?
That is not so personal. Okay, I would say that apart from the fact that I knew that it was time for me to leave the show, the Johnsons, it was time. I knew it was time. You know, when you know that, God has been talking to you about this thing, that it's time, it's almost time, because I had always known that a time will come that I will leave. That I will leave. So the way it is, the way the show is running, you won't always be there. Just like my Pastor Femi will say, you won't always be there. So I knew that there would be a time. So when the time was approaching, I knew that, I think it is time and all of that. But sometimes you want to say, hey, let me live well. Let me stay till this time. Let me stay till this time. And there's a way God will just push you. Something will just happen. God will just push you out before the time you think, it's the right.
Because you might not move at the right time.
Yes.
So part of what God can do is to help you.
God can push you. there's something, there's a push. It also happened to my husband. So, you want to live well.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, something happened that it now looked like you didn't live well. You are a bad person. It always happens to even good people.
Yeah.
So that was, so I felt that, the way I left, it could have been better, or I could have done things better, or this and like that. Yeah.
I can imagine, but you know what I always realize about those kind of situations is there's a track record. You have a track record.
Yeah.
So
that can speak for you.
Exactly. So many times at the point of exit, exits are not always the best. Let me say the smoothest. It's like there's no pretty way to give birth to a baby. There's no pretty way.
Yeah.
Even if
true.
people do CS.
Yes.
There's still blood.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Very
so
true.
Exits, when you're producing another life, there always be one or two things here and there. But if, like you've been a person of good character over many years, after the tension calms down and the human elements, are washed away. But that girl, but so, people are going to come around. All right, now let's talk about this. Final words and how can people support what you do, or be a part of what, you do or you're offering, and what's of encouragement?
Okay, so I just want to say this to people, that whatever you're doing, just be diligent. Yeah, be diligent. God doesn't endorse a lazy person. So he has to see that, you're doing your part, and then before he also helps you. So be diligent in whatever you're doing. Let nobody talk about you like that you're lazy. No, it's not good. So do not let your good be spoken evil of. So don't. So be diligent in whatever you're doing, and keep praying. God will help you. God will help you in your journey. You are on your journey. So, and God is with you on that journey. So be diligent, keep praying, and your time will come someday. Yeah. So if you can follow me on Instagram at 𝐶heunic. Yeah.
Spell that, because it can
𝐶HEUNIC.
it's on display. Put it on display.
Yeah. So you can follow me on Instagram at 𝐶heunic. I'm not on Twitter. So just threads
now
and then Instagram, and then you can click on the link on my bio. So if you want to order my book, it will take you there, or you want to watch my movie on YouTube, it will take you there. Thank
you. All right, guys, so support, be a part of what Seun is doing. Let's all jump on good content. Support, promote the right things. Don't be swept away by the tide of the pressure of the negativity and the promiscuity that seems to be gaining momentum and traction in many places. All right, we're almost done, but at the end of each podcast we play a game. So right after this break, we are going to be playing a game. Are you ready?
That's the part I don't like.
See you soon.
Please put your hand together for 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄 as he comes to share with us how we all start. Can we celebrate the amazing, the author, the singer, the mentor?
But we know say God na our papa, and we have the right genes in us.
Modupe, you are very rude.
Wait. The question I just have to see somebody that knows something about girl. That's when they will now be take your picture and go. It's not don't underline now. Now you go talk him.
I'll mark your script.
Some people still didn't get it.
My name is Ife.
My name is Oromokoli.
Good evening, 𝐕𝐈𝐃. Good evening, Pastor Toju. I've laughed. I hope I've not thrown my voice away.
Because I promise you that everything you touch is fire. Every beat you're on is a banger. Because every word I speak is Rema. Another.
Welcome. Welcome back to the White Paper Podcast. I'm Damilola Oluwatoyinbo, the creator of White Paper Merch, White Paper Podcast, and please ensure that you patronize our merch business. Don't forget there is White Night coming on later this year. Be a part of it. Spoken word music. You've been to White Night.
Yes. Once.
Beautiful environment. Some light refreshments and different performances. Just a beautiful night. So I want to see you there. Now we are going to play this game. It's a very simple game. So 2 parts. Number 1, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Right. So you follow what people post. You've seen some of them, right? I'm sure you've seen some of them.
Yes.
Okay. So you are supposed to, I'll take out some words out of some real posts I've made on the white paper. And you're supposed to guess what the right words are. Right. You see, based on the way my mind works and the rhyme and the wordplay and all, just guess. I'm trying to see the ones that are not like too hard. Okay, this one you should get it. If you don't learn how to hang up,
Okay.
you will continue to dash with people who will leave you with a hangover. If you don't learn how to hang up, like hang up on the phone, you will continue to dash with people who will leave you with a hangover. Something that rhymes with.
If you don't learn how to hang up, you continue to.
A word that has to do with hang up, hangover. What else can you? If you don't learn how to hang up, you will continue to
Hanging. Hang around.
close. Almost there. Hang.
Holy Spirit. If you don't learn how to hang up, you continue
It's a
to
hang. You're almost there actually. Hang around, hang in, but hang. If you have a friend, say let's.
If you don't learn how to hang up, you continue to hang out with those who wait to hang over.
Is the energy? Is the energy after the discovery for me? Like I've gotten this. I think you can catch me on this show. Me and my Holy Spirit will get it right. All right, good one. Good one. This one should be very, very, very simple.
Now, so you did talk.
We've heard so many stories about carrots, but may your car never.
Rot.
Hey! Nice, simple. Nice. So you see that was easy.
Nice.
And you
Nice.
tried.
Bring
You
it
got
on. Bring
you
it
got
on. Bring it
So
on.
the next one is just this. You're gonna write your own white paper quote, right? You're gonna write your own white paper quote. So you're gonna put Seun in it, and you put being a powerful woman or being a superwoman.
Eh? Hey, is that
So,
the?
but they don't have to come back to back. Oh. Being a superwoman, then Seun. Use those 2 words. Or let's remove being a. Let's just make it Seun and then superwoman.
Oh God. Superwoman.
But you write that way, as in it will be this way.
Okay.
And if you make a mistake, no problem. We have enough papers to go around. No, but you know, sometimes when I'm writing the way, I also make some mistakes sometimes. So
Superwoman.
Superman. Superwoman.
Mm. I don't like this part.
You don't like the spots. Alright, just some easy. I mean, yeah, it can just be a rhyme. It can just be,
Right? I know, right?
yeah, it can be a rhyme, it can be a wordplay, it can be a wise word. How you doing?
I don't know.
You don't know.
But
But are you good with
let's
it?
just manage this.
Okay, so do you want to rewrite it on
Okay,
another sheet of paper?
maybe.
Okay, yes. And then you can put the keywords in capital. So they
Okay.
stand out. What's the shit?
Wait,
This thing is not. It's not PhD thesis. It's not Sunday service. It's not script for African Magic series on Netflix. it's just something light. Joy is the joy for me. Like this joy is joyful. Oh my goodness! All right, let's hear it. This one that you're super excited.
Invigilator, take.
No, you've been the one. You've been the one to read it.
Yeah.
Okay, please help us pass that one over to.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your. Please read it to us. Let us see.
How you people listening? My name is Seun. I am a talented woman, but there is absolutely nothing spectacular or super about me until I partnered with the supernatural God who taught me how to be a super woman, and now I can say to other women that being a woman is super.
This one, I'll point you right.
Now you know.
It's almost coming. What do they call that thing we used to do?
What did you say I should write?
essay.
What did you say I should write?
I said you write WhitePaper wisdom quotes. This one, that one.
It's quotes now.
Is inside.
You
Don't
said
worry.
Seun and
We
superwoman.
appreciate you. Well done. Well done. Well done. Thank you so much. So it's been rich. It's been practical.
Oh.
I love the way you touched on social media and the
Oh.
feminine folk, because I think that we need more role models, not the
Yeah.
rolling on the floor type of
Mm,
ROLE.
yes.
And thanks for being one of those models.
Thank God.
Thank you for bringing yourself right with your wisdom and your experiences and your vulnerability. Makes such a difference.
Thank
So,
God.
ladies and gentlemen, please help me celebrate her in the comments. Slide into her DM, follow her work, be a part of what she's doing. So, thank you to my brother for nurturing, nursing, pampering. Husband with the pamper. And letting you be all God has
Yes,
called you to
sir.
be, and even giving the license for you to be here and sharing your wisdom. Thank God we have wife too. Gamblo kisses.
You do.
So thank you all for watching this. We appreciate you. Keep on liking, keep on sharing. Don't forget, buy your tickets for White Night. It's not too early. Buy your tickets now. Buy your t-shirts. Secure the Rich Genius. Be a part of Genius X. Just be a part of all the great stuff we're doing. Also, get the book Being a Woman. Follow Seun's work and all the different aspects of her gifts and her expressions. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next episode of the White Paper Podcast. Yes, I'm shouting because it's what shouting about. Share this with somebody and let them know that we're sharing warmth, sharing wisdom and wit in a warm and witty way. I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.